Good morning. It's your boy Be Real Steve, and it's early. It's early in the morning. The crickets ain't even got up yet. They kids ain't even caught the bus yet. I believe the crickets go to school too. But I want to talk about sudden devastation. How you gotta learn how to trust God no matter what. God will put you in a situation where you gotta trust Him no matter what. The book of Job talk about a man named Job, who was living faithful. Most people, believers, think just because you living faithful, you ain't gonna go through no hell. I come to tell you, you're gonna go through some hell. You're gonna go through some hell. And excuse me for my language. Most people may think a preacher ain't supposed to say hell, but if you don't get your life right, you're going to hell. And so, sudden devastation. Job was faithful to God, and the devil comes to God one day and say, hey, let me test your servant Job, since he's so faithful. The only reason he's faithful because you blessed him with a house, you protect the boy, you just been spoiling him, and I promise you take all that material stuff away from him, he gonna curse you. Well, let me tell you about this. Job lost his house, Job lost his kids, Job lost his cattle. Can you stay faithful to God if you lost everything? I know most people may be saying, oh, Be Real Steve finna put a video up about Valentine's Day. No, this is trials and tribulation. This is going through storms. This is the season where the devil is trying to tempt marriages. This is the season where the devil is trying to tear down homes. This is not a time for Cupid and an arrow and hearts and stuff. It's just not that moment for that right now. This is the moment where the saints are being tempted. This is the moment where people are thinking about giving up on religion, and it's hell. Storms are going on in the household, and God is trying to build people's faith. Do you remember when the storm hit the sea, and it was nobody but Peter walked on water? And a lot of folks like to say Peter was weak in his faith, but I think it was 11 more failures that never got off the boat. God is trying to put families in situations where they got to get off the boat. And He will allow the devil to come at you just to get you off the boat. Because whenever you go through a storm, there's going to be wisdom. Whenever you go through a storm, there's going to be growth. Whenever you go through a storm, God is trying to scratch you. So if you lost a boyfriend around this season, if you're struggling for bills right now, if you're seeking your purpose right now, you best believe God is finna stretch you. God is finna hurt you. You got to go through a storm in order to gain His wisdom in this season right now. So, I just want to encourage you that you got to learn how to trust God no matter what. Job had to trust God no matter what. He didn't know what tomorrow was going to look like. Peter didn't know what it was going to look like on the water. Paul didn't know what it was going to look like when he was shipwrecked. God put us in a situation where we got to trust Him no matter what. We got to bank on His word. The word faith means to settle on. Just like I sit in this car and I just know this seatbelt going to cover me. I know this car going to crank up. Well, you got to know God going to work the situation out no matter what. You got to learn how to trust God no matter what. And it starts off with getting in His word. The Bible say, faith come by hearing, hearing come by the word of God. So you be encouraged. You put your head up, lift your head up. It's going to be all right. But you got to learn how to trust God. You got to learn how to get in that word. You got to learn how to eat and get away from negativity. Get them folks out of your life that don't mean you no good. You're going to pay worse for it. I promise you're going to pay worse for it. Get them out of your life right now while it's day, because when night come, no man can work. This your boy Be Real Steve. Learn how to trust God. Learn how to trust God. Learn how to get in that word and bank on it no matter what you go through. Learn how. This your boy Be Real Steve. Over and out. Yep.